Hello, friends. Today we will study our second chapter microorganisms. First of all, go through the heading of the chapter microorganism. What micro means? Micro are very small organisms that can't be seen by naked eye, as we are human beings and every other creature on the world on the earth is the organism, but micro are the organism are those who can't be seen with the naked eye. So let's start. In this chapter we will discuss about types of microorganism, useful microorganism, harmful microorganism, and food preservation. So let's start. We observe a variety of plants and animal around us. However, some living organisms are not visible to unaided eye. As we are visible to the unaided eye, so we are organisms that cannot be visible by the naked eye, that are known as the microorganisms. So definition of microorganisms is microorganisms are so small that they can only be seen through the microscope, are known as microorganism or microbes. So microbiology is the study of microorganism. Where are microbes found? If we can't able to see the microbes or microorganism with the naked eye, then where we can found that microorganisms? They are found in the hottest deserts and in the coolest icy polar region. They can be found everywhere, in the hot regions also, in the cold regions also. Some live in cracks in the seafloor. Microorganisms are found in the salt water, in the marshlands, and even inside our body. They can survive everywhere they want. Why they can survive? They can survive due to they form a hard outer covering called cyst around themselves to save them under unfavorable conditions such as extreme conditions of temperature and dryness. As we know, microorganism can survive in hot conditions also, in icy polar regions also. So they can be able to manage with the conditions because they make cyst a protective cover around them, and they remain inactive. They don't show any movement or they do not multiply in that regions, so they can save themselves and start reproducing when they got the favorable conditions. And in the second part we will discuss about types of microorganisms. There are five major groups of microorganisms. First is bacteria, is the plural form of bacteria, and the singular form is bacterium. Second is algae, singular form is alga. Protozoa, singular form is protozoan. Fungi, singular form is fungus. And viruses, and singular form of viruses is virus. So these are the five major groups in which microorganisms can be classified. Or our first is part is bacteria. It is the unicellular living thing. Unicellular means it have only one cell in them. It can be found in air, water, soil, and in the bodies of other living beings. Like it can survive in air, water, soil, and even in plants, animals, even in the human beings. Its population become double every 30 minutes. It can reproduce themselves in 10 to 30 minutes. From one bacteria it can be converted into two. It can reproduce in the two more bacteria in 30 minutes. Bacteria is found in three different shapes. First is rod shaped, that is known as bacilli. Spherical, that is known as cocci. Spiral, that is known as the spirilla. So their shapes are I can see you the picture of these viruses, so you can easily get that point. Bacteria here is, as in picture A, you can easily see very small ball shaped microorganisms, bacteria are there, and in second rod shaped, and in third is spiral shaped bacteria are there. And when we go to the algae, algae algae are the simple plant like organisms that have cell walls and chlorophyll within the walls. How can we say that? Because they can make their own food, as algae almost have the plant like properties. It has green color, make their own food. That is why they are known as plant like organisms. They also have the cell wall within the cells. So algae can be found in or lives in water, in ponds, lakes, sea water, most probably where water is there in any form, in the form of humidity, in the form of moist, in any form water is there, in the form of snow. Algae can easily survive on that part, even on the barks of tree and on rock surfaces near the water. Algae can easily survive. Examples of algae are Spirogyria, Fucus, and Laminaria. You can see the picture. Here it is. There are four different type of algae are shown in the example. In third is protozoa. Protozoa are the unicellular organisms, animal-like characteristics. They can move from one place to another. Protozoa live in the fresh or in salt water or in soil. Some parasites that live in the bodies of other organisms, including human beings. Example, amoeba and paramecium. So about protozoa, it have only one cell. It has animal-like characteristics. In algae, plants-like properties are there. They can make their own food. In protozoa, animal-like characteristics are there. They can move from one place to another in the search of food. Protozoa can live in fresh and salt or in salt water or in soil. They can survive in these three parts. Some parasites like uh, spirogates, I think, they can live in the bodies of the human being to make their food. Like examples of protozoa are, you can see the example of protozoa over here. That's this is amoeba and paramecium. So we can easily get these points, that how they can survive with each other. So up to this, we are done over here. For the next part, fungi and viruses, we will consider in the next video. Thanks for watching.